And away we go. Hello friends and welcome to our journey to Storybook Land. My name is Derek and I'll be your captain and storyteller today aboard the Alice. For your safety, please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times and supervise any little ones so our story doesn't take any unexpected turns. Now most people like Belle love to travel to enchanted places through the pages of a book. But for those who visit in person, whether that be through a rabbit hole like Alice, or maybe with a little bit of pixie dust like the darling children, often find the way in to be quite magical or even menacing. Though it looks like we're traveling through the jaws of Monsieur the whale, the same whale who swallowed Pinocchio, we're really being transported to a magical place called Storybook Land. But have no fear, because our story starts with once upon a time. In this case, there's a big bad wolf who lives in the cave just to our left. That big bad wolf is constantly chasing after the three little pigs. Luckily, they live across the way in these three houses. One made of straw, one made of stick, and one made of guaranteed wolf-proof bricks. Now our story takes a strange spill, for on one golden afternoon in the quaint English village home to Alice, she chased the white rabbit down a rabbit hole and fell down, down, down into Wonderland, where things only became curiouser and curiouser from there. If that's not your cup of tea, across the way is London Park. This is where Peter Pan, John, Wendy, and Michael Darling first flew over on their journey to Neverland, thanks to the help of Tinkerbell and her pixie dust. One jump ahead is Agrabah, city of mystery and enchantment. This is where a street rat named Aladdin first bumped into Princess Jasmine in the marketplace. Though the two are from completely different worlds, thanks to the power of love and the help of a genie, they were married and to this day live in the Sultan's palace. Stories like these is what makes love bloom forever, like the flowers on the golden archways above us. These are the same golden archways that Aladdin and Jasmine soared over sideways and under on a magic carpet ride to a whole new world. Yes, all stories are filled with love and light, but they all have their dark places as well. Like the Cave of Wonders just ahead. Legend has it its treasure bears a curse that can only be lifted by the genie of the lamp. They say if you set that genie free, he'll grant you 3 wishes. Let's go inside, make a wish, and see if they come true. Speaking of wishes, Snow White wished for a safe place to stay when she fled from the evil queen. Luckily, she came across a cozy forest cottage that is home to the 7 dwarfs. In exchange for her kindness, they granted her shelter. If you look closely, you might see their mine and hear them whistle while they work. Cinderella wished to go to the ball, but her wicked stepmother forbade it, and locked Cinderella back in her room in the Blue Roof Chateau to our left. Thankfully, Cinderella's fairy godmother granted her the wish of attending the ball. But when Cinderella did not return home by midnight, her carriage turned back into a pumpkin. That pumpkin is still on the hill to this day. Magic has its limits, but thankfully love does not, and now Cinderella lives with Prince Charming in the castle on the hill. Come true as well as dreams. Some dream of drifting off to sleep on quilted flower beds like the ones to our left, inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony cartoon Lullaby Land. This special piece of Storybook Land magic is what inspired master storyteller Walt Disney to keep dreaming. Rapunzel dreamed of seeing the floating lanterns on her birthday. She often wondered when her life would begin. So one day, thanks to the help of Flynn Rider, she decided to let her hair down, and at last she saw the light. Look closely, you might see some of Flynn Rider's wanted posters along the way. They just can't get his nose right. Head to our left is the stately manor of Toad Hall. But sorry friends, it looks like Mr. Toad isn't home right now. He's probably off in his motor carts and nowhere in particular. Up ahead are the frozen mountains with the kingdom of Arendelle beneath it. This is where Queen Elsa fled the fjord to an icy palace, and her sister Anna refused to let her go. Thanks to the power of sisterhood, Anna and Elsa discovered something more powerful than Elsa's ice magic, the power of love. Up ahead is the Alpine village, home to Geppetto the woodcarver. One night, Geppetto wished upon a star for his puppet Pinocchio to become a real boy. And when Pinocchio saved Geppetto from the belly of Moncho the whale, the blue fairy granted that wish. The story is one that inspired so many, like one that let a little mermaid named Ariel to make a deal with the sea witch and trade her voice for a set of legs to take her first unsteady steps to becoming a part of our world and living with Prince Eric in the castle to our right. Ariel's story is one that starts in the shadow of her father, King Trident, who lives in the underwater city Atlantica to our left. Ultimately, their story ended with the happily ever after. And that happily ever after is our final piece of Storybook Land magic for you tonight. So as we approach that dock, once again, please keep your hands, arms, and fingers